have Jess off to the side. As soon as I isolate her arm off to the side, I relock my guard until I can get up on my elbow or my hand. Once I'm up on my elbow, ideally I want to get up to my hand, but it's a little hard to get up to my hand until my hips are on top of her, right? So if I try to do like a push-up right now, there's too much space. So I keep my elbow here. Once I get my hips on top, now I push up to my hand. And now I'm all the way on top, okay? So the two attacks that I want to talk about here. One, and let's say the first one, she's tucking her arm, okay? The first attack that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn and hook my elbow against Jess's elbow. I'm gonna slide my knee behind her head and tuck my shin across the back of her neck. So the first thing that I'm gonna talk about here, okay, is when I put my hip on the ground, I'm gonna catch Jess's leg so she can't do a somersault. And she might have her hands together here, which is fine, okay? What I'm gonna do, now that I have her head tucked, I'm gonna bring it in front of her face and bite my heel again. Now that I'm biting my heel again, I'm still hooking her hip. I find her hand and I pull it to me and I finish the armbar here, okay? If she happens to roll, she shouldn't really be able to roll because of the way I'm pinching her head with my foot. If she happens to roll, I finish the armbar here, okay? So, we're gonna start from the beginning real quick. So I have the pistol grip, figure four grip, above my head, knees to my chest, across at the same time. Have your partner try and bring their elbow across you here. Shift your hips, relock your guard, have them try and bring your elbow across you here. Up to my elbow, hips on top, hand on top. She starts grabbing my leg or just tucking her elbow to not let me have this second hook or this grip. Okay, that's smart of her, okay? I hook elbow to elbow. Instead, I could do the sweep, but I noticed maybe her hand's out here. She's like put like that, okay? I mean, it doesn't even have to be like that. It can be like this, okay? But the fact is this arm is exposed. I hook elbow to elbow, forehead on the ground, knee over the ear, put my hip on the ground and catch her leg so she doesn't forward roll. There's two really common reactions here. One she's doing right now, which is tucking her or hugging her thigh with her hand. The other one is for her to grab her hands together. If she grabs her hands together, it's really hard for her to forward roll. If she can free her left hand, she can put it on the ground and help herself forward roll. Okay? But I'm grabbing her pants, she can't forward roll. I slide my shin behind her neck, and then I bite under her chin with this leg now. And I keep this active hook on her hip. It's super easy for me to stretch her leg up to her wrist and finish the armbar right here. Okay? For whatever reason, if she rolls, I bring her leg over my chest, I switch my hips towards her hips, and I finish the armbar here.